Hey, what about now? Do you hear me now? Hey. And before you didn't hear me, right? Damn. Still can't hear. Everybody hears. That's cool. What I did tell, well, the is that this online stream I don't want to keep it on the channel as well as other streams because they are pretty lame, I guess, because I don't know, I'm not very good talker. I can do pretty good videos, but I can't talk in life, especially on English. It is pretty hard. So I will hide it, but you still will be able to watch it if you will miss it. It will be available on the playlist with online streams. There I will keep all the hidden streams. So anyway, I'm very glad to see you guys today. Noob Gamer, Diablo Nemesis, Blackwing, hello to you. TXY Cubin, Gavro and Prismo, and of course Zenflow YouTube. What I wanted to speak to you about? Nothing. Just Zenflow asked me to make an online stream with the question and answers, so feel free to ask me everything you want till I will try to reply you all of your questions. Brandon, hello to you. Yes, there was finally I teach it already. Hello Alex, my fingers are not flexible and my pinky works alone with my ring. There's a problem, can you suggest me to fix this please? I wanted to make a separate video because this question I receive from time to time, and questions that I receive from time to time, I want to make separate videos for them. But basically there are several exercises which you can do. First of all, you can just hold your ring finger and for some time move pinky up and down. There is a very good thing to make your pinky work better. Just make double charges in 3-4-2-3. Double charge normal and double charge reverse. These two tricks are be asked for developing pinky. Do your ST bodies bend? Yeah, some of them. I noticed it about 1.5 years ago, and I thought it is a problem, but it appears it's not. It's really not. It doesn't have any impact on your spinning, on your pen mod feeling, nothing at all. It doesn't. You can notice it only if you lay a pen mod flat and will just only in this way. What are your upcoming videos about? The next video is about okay, I will tell that. Okay, it is almost ready. My next video will be about copies and brand new spare parts for pen mods. and the difference between them, because I want to make a series of videos where I will tell you about some misconceptions and about myth connected with pen mods. There are quite a few of them that I hear from time to time, and I wanted to speak to you about them. Make sure to understand that this is, in my opinion, but it has its right to exist. I don't seem to perform finger pass really well. Do you have any tips? The only tip I have about finger pass is practice. Practice and practice. But if you're a beginner, you don't need to master finger pass, as I told in my tutorial video, and this was pretty important note. How much time did it take you? What? Don't ask me such questions. Form them in one question, because I can't just go around and look where did you start. So, sorry. Maybe people think that heavy mods like Buster CYL isn't suitable for beginners. Some people do think this way. Some people don't. I think that you'd better have semi-light, semi-heavy pen mod, something about 16 gram. That's why I recommend Flying Panda as a beginner pen mod, as an ideal example of a beginner pen mod, to be honest. Buster CYL, I don't think that it is too bad to have Buster and or Ivan mod as your first pen mod. What can I say? My first pen mod was Dr. KT, and I love it. I love it so much till now. There was a time when I didn't like it, but then I returned to it, and it is about 5 years old. 5 years old mod, and it still looks and feels fine. But that's not the point. This is my first live stream, not mine. Is Bust a separate trick, or is it learned with Twisted Sonic? With Twisted Sonic or extended thumb around. Some people, it depends on people. Someone learns it with extended thumb around, someone with Twisted Sonic. Actually, I didn't even learn it with the extended thumb around. I'm not sure that I can do it, but only with Twisted Sonic. What do you think about that? Yes, okay. I replied that. Thanks, I really appreciate your help. You're welcome. Guys, Russian questions I don't reply here, because there is a Russian channel for them. I replied this question why I don't make videos on Russian channel anymore. Many times go to the channel, to Russian channel, and watch the video. I told that in my last video as well. Don't ask me that. Is Crayola supposed to be slippery? It is not. It really is not. If you think Crayola is too slippery, then dude, you're gonna have some problems in pen spinning. Am I the only 12 years old here? No, pen spinning doesn't have any age restriction or requirements. There are a lot of people that I see that are above 40 years and below. And about 12 years as well. There are also 10 years old pen spinners, so but average it is 18 to 35. Yeah. Is there other bodies that can be used with waterfall mod? Comsa or Super Pirat body? Okay. It's an origin of teens. Can you do the pun you? No. I'm not much of a pen spinner, and I move forward pretty slowly because I have to make something else, as you can guess. Because there are some people that focus on pen spinning, some people focus on pen modding. I focus on popularization of pen spinning. That's why I created freaking spinball.com. By the way, did you check it out? Because my last video was about that, and it is really awesome, guys. It is more awesome than I even thought it would be. It's really nice. Even now. And now it is only the start. Cool, right? I'm spinning a pen at the moment. Me too, yes. I suggest you all, guys, take your mods and start to spin, because this way we would all know that all of us, all 25 people, 26, including me, will spin at the same time. It will be some kind of spiritual connection, wouldn't it be? Hello. I don't speak any other language, guys. I don't understand pretty many languages. There are many of them. That's enough for me to understand a few. But here, as English is an international language, we speak only English, guys. What is the best pen mod that you recommend under $20? There is no such mod. I don't. Can you see? This is only my home collection, right? What I spin at home. Here you go. There are a few as well in my office. So each of them I like. Some of them I love. And all of them I spin from time to time. So there is no reason to find any ideal pen mod. There is no such mod. I wouldn't recommend any of them above others. I can recommend only pen mod for beginners, because I've been always asked about that, and what I can tell is that Jigao sucks. I made a video about that. By the way, did you see it? Jigao sucks. And if you ask me, if you don't want which mod you should choose, go with Flying Panda, and that's it. That's my only recommendation. Otherwise, you can choose whatever you prefer. You look at the mod. If you like how it looks, go for it. It would spin okay, because on penstock.net I gathered only good pen mods which would spin. Can you turn up the volume? I'm in public and can't hear. Does it help? Holy moly. Okay, guys, I'm gonna move a little bit down. I'm sorry if I missed your question. You feel free to ask it again. That's a lot of pens. Yes. I'm half Chinese. Am I surprised? No. Why would I? I know a lot of Chinese people. A lot. I work with China pretty much. You said noobers should use Flying Panda, but isn't Waterfall better? I think Waterfall is better, actually. But for noobs, the ideal pen mod, Flying Panda, is ideal because it is a little bit cheaper than Waterfall. So not all people can spend more than $20 only just to try Flying Panda is okay to try pen spinning to decide if it is okay for you, if it is yours or not. Waterfall is for those guys who decided for themselves that it is their thing. If you feel that pen spinning is your thing, go with waterfall. I will tell that. Yes, it is well known. It is claimed to be one of the best. Many people love it, and me too. So that's what I can suggest as a very good mod. I have two of them and want to get another. There are several variations which I want to have, but I don't know right now. They're pretty expensive. More than original, more than this, for example. This is also expensive, but those way too expensive. About $50 for a mod. What do you think about that? Can you give an infinity tutorial? I'm also spinning the same color and same mod as you right now. Cool. This nice color. This is, I don't know how do you see it, but this is white and yellow. Cool. My favorite colors right now. Infinity tutorial. I have infinity tutorial, a separate video about this trick. Go and check it out. You missed my question twice, but instead of typing this, why do you spell tack on? What do you mean why? I don't know. Why do you spell it tack on? T-A-C-K on. I have a question. I have a reply to you actually. But since this question is not very popular, maybe I will leave it for later today, okay? Or if anybody will ask me it again, I will reply. Because I'm gonna spend some time maybe to reply it. Weird flags, but okay. I started to spin with a Stabilo pen. I don't know what it is. When I started, I used a Waterfall and Flower V3. I like the Flower a lot because I got large hands, so Waterfall is kind of small. There is no restriction and requirement according to hands. Once I thought that if you have big hands, you'd better have bigger pen mods and vice versa, but in fact it is not true. There is no restriction. You can spin little small mods with huge hands and huge mods with small hands. It would also be fine and okay. Just remember that. Can you make a community pen spinning compilation? I will. If you've seen my previous video about how to play on Spinball, there is a little compilation of those who took part on Spinball. So I'm going to do the same in the future, in the nearest future, by the way. So if you're up to, go and try yourself on Spinball, but make sure you watch the video and make sure to read the rules to understand how it should be played, because you're not allowed to make pauses. So keep that in mind. And also, only one trick. I told that numerous times that you can place only one trick. You can't place combo or 2 or 3 tricks. Only one. You will be able to flex when we will add feature for communication. I want to do it very much. And by the way, if you want, if you can support by sharing information about Spinball, sharing videos for sure, with tutorials. If you like the tutorials which I made, also share them. Place information on Wikipedia, on that Reddit, subreddit pen spinning, also share there, and you can also link this online stream there as well. I wouldn't go there anymore. How old were you when you started pen spinning? I was 29. Yes. So yeah, Cuber's spamming this chat. Do you have a what is the trick which is the hardest? What? I bought two pens like I bought two pens like guys. I bought two pens like 2 weeks ago. They are not here. I'm from Germany. It depends on your post, dude. After you paid for the order, you receive an email with track number. You should wait for the track number for 1 or 2 days. Usually it takes 1 day. So the next day you will, but it depends on the time you place the order as well, because you know there we go to post only once a day and not on weekend. So today, tomorrow we don't go. Sometimes, well, anyway, you go and take your tracking number and go with it to your post and ask them, what the hell is happening with my package? It should already be here. Because I tell you guys, that's your post. Because our post, right now, it works pretty fine, especially with international. You can track it, and when it leaves Russia, we no more takes any responsibility about them, because it is all on your post. Do you know when waterfall mods going to arrive in shop in color? Of course, they are there, dude. They are, aren't they? Anyway, I'm waiting for another supplement. Next week there's not going to be a lot of different pen mods, mostly Flying Pandas and Waterfalls, because they are the most popular ones. That's understandable. I'm glad it is that way. But you can get a license to use it, which I have. I only так. What kind of pen spinning technique do you like most? Do you mean style? There is no special style which I would like most, actually. Sometimes I like to watch different styles. Jab, power style, felt frame as well. There is no, I don't really have any preferences in that. That's because I'm not a pen spinner probably, and I love all the aspects and none of them, all the aspects of pen spinning and none of them in particular. And you know, I can't focus on something. But I cut out pen modding mostly. I don't like to mod. But I like to have pens, a lot of them. What is the best way to learn tricks? I use my own way because I don't know how to actually do this. I learn a trick per week. Is it a good way, or I need to learn basic tricks at the same time? Not at the same time, one by one. Yes, once you've mastered one. Well, you know what? Once you can do one trick about 5 times out of 10, you can go on with another trick. And because you always need a little bit to change them a little bit. You can't focus on one for a huge amount of time. It is going to you're gonna suffer in execution if you will do one trick for a long time without any pauses. So you need to change them from time to time. 2, 3 at the same time, I think that's a good pace. But harder the trick is, more time it would take from you. For example, finger pass. You can't master it. If you would focus on mastering it, you will miss everything else. And in 1 year you will be able to do finger pass like a pro, but that would be it. That's not even spinning. What is your favorite trick? There is no such trick as my favorite. So, but right now I like Sonic Moonwalk. I like Sonic Moonwalk because I saw how Noel made this in his combo. It was so smooth, so beautiful. I loved it. What do you think about city caps? They are used in pen modding a lot. What can I think about them? Good caps. Where is my package, bro? I don't know. As I told before, if you have tracking number, there is no way I can help you with your package, especially if it has left Russia. Go to your postal office and ask them, not me, because if you think that I take your package and go sit in a car and go to your country and give it there to your post, that's not how it happens. I just give it away to the post office, and after that they cooperate with each other. If you want another shipment, we can use DHL. $50 for each shipment. Would that be great? But you will receive it pretty soon, maybe 3-5 days. Well, by post it is almost always about 7 days, I guess. So sometimes shit happens. Some posts does not work fine. Some of them work fine today, and tomorrow they will suck. What is the good combo with Twisted Sonic for a starter? I have a good linkage with Twisted Sonic. Twisted Sonic to Twisted Sonic reverse with changing like this. Go and check it out. I don't have a lot of videos on channel right now, so if you haven't seen them all, just go and check it. Should I learn Sonic Reverse all slots? Yes. And Twisted Sonic Reverse all slots? Yes. With Charge Reverse all slots? What? You should learn all of them. All of them. Guys, again, I need to skip some of them. Some of questions, just feel free to ask them again. Do you do something else like Balisong, Kendama, Yo-Yo Cardistry? No, I do something else. What I do is YouTube channel. It takes pretty much time, I'll tell you. Pretty much. And all the time, the rest time which I have, I spend on the shop and also development of spinball.com, so there is no way I have any time for anything else. Also, I don't like any other activity. I don't think that they are bad or good, I just don't like them. I just like pen spinning and love it, and that's it, what I focus on. I live in Austria and I want to order 2 pen mods. The problem is that I don't have a credit card, so how can I pay via PayPal? Just choose PayPal. there is this option, PayPal. It is available. How old are you? 33 years. Jesus Christ age. Hey, Alex, hello. Yes, I'm drinking tea. Green tea, to be more specific today. What is the hardest basic trick? For different people it is different, actually. For some of them, do you see Sonic? Have you recovered from your blue thumb for pen spinning for 10 hours? Yeah. I got recovered in about 2 days. I thought that I would just hate Twisted Sonic Bust and wouldn't do it ever again. But that wasn't true. And I continued to master it. Trying to master it. I still can't master 5 times. And can't do even 4 times 10 out of 10. Maybe 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, 4 out of 4 times. I use Jigao. A shame. That's a shame. Because with the Jigao you're not going to move pretty far. It is going to affect your style as well. As I see most of people who use Jigao or Nuba Self mods, all of them quit or make progress really slow, and after that quit. Or there was only 1 or 2 exceptions out of this rule. They are probably there are more of them, but a lot of people just quit because Jigao makes your spin look ugly. Have you ever been to Singapore? No, I've been to China though, and Thailand. That's where I've been in Asia. You have so quality vids. Thank you. Oh, guys, if you want to discuss Jigao, that's not a good idea because this is different kinds of shit. You're discussing different kinds of shit. Do you know what I mean? There is no way it is going to lead you somewhere. I'll drop the pen from the 10th level. What do you mean? In Singapore there is no Dr. Grip pen, as in 90% of other countries. That's why we need penstock.net to get the pen mods. Otherwise they would just sell them everywhere. They do with Jigao, but their Jigao's not pen mods actually, unfortunately. But they could, they could do something good. But instead they make this crap. They could, because there is not such a big problem, I think. What the hell? Why the hell? They've made so many versions of Jigao, and all of them is so terrible piece of shit. Your accent seems to be Russian. Are you from Russia? Yes. You got me, bastard. What did you start with you? I started with Dr. Kitty. Well, I started with self-mod. I made it. After that I ordered my Dr. KT and was waiting for it for about 2 weeks. About that. And after, this 2 weeks I tried myself pen mod, but I couldn't move couldn't move pretty fast. And when I got Dr. KT, you know what? Pen spinning got into another level, to another dimension. I don't sell in popular. When you must wait for end of the school year and then your parents will buy you new pen mod if you'll finish year with A marks. Oh my god! When you haven't another weight and you have only Basel CYL. Basel CYL is pretty good. That would be... Yeah, it would be better to have several pen mods, but Basel CYL is something with what you can go for a pretty long time. But if you would use only one type of pen mods, your style is going to become pretty boring at some point. Do you see Minova? He uses all kinds of styles. That's why he's one of the best, if not the best pen spinner in the world right now. Can you make a rubber grip? How? No, I can't make rubber by myself. What do you recommend as a beginner pen mod as for this moment? Flying Panda. I think Jigao should have pro pen modders to make mods. At least somebody who understands that this is shit. I don't believe that there are some people that can spin a pen and they just release a new version of Jigao, and these people just take it in their hands and try it and then say, yeah, this is good, this is good, this is going to be great. I think pen spinning is better with this. Awesome. How is it possible? There should be some reason, but I don't give a damn about that. I just face the fact. They produce crap. That's it. Alex, you know that Jigao isn't a pen spinning company, right? Yes, I do. I have a review of Jigao. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. And I told something about Jigao company. Jigao, how they stationery. Jigao stationery they are called. Yes, they are not even a pen spinning company, of course, because that's why they don't give a damn about pen spinning, and that's why their products suck, and that's why we should not pay attention to these miserable excuses. Okay, a little bit. Is there a custom pen mod in Singapore? Dude, I don't know. If you think I can't tell you even regarding Russia. Is stream going on? Guys, leave plus in chat so I would know that it is going on. Alright? If you have waterfall in colors, then why can't I choose color for waterfall in penstock.net? Please check it out. Maybe they are all ordered out. They go away pretty fast. But I think that some people... Okay, I see pluses. Thank you guys. Some people make orders, then they cancel it, so it can be like that. Because if you make order and you don't pay for it for 2 days, we cancel it automatically. That's why that's how we can keep. So you don't reserve the penmos. They are pretty limited on stock. If they weren't, we would keep orders for you for a longer time. How long does this stream go for? I don't know. I don't really know for how long. And that's just chatting with you. Maybe about an hour in total, I mean. Is Pen Spinning coming back alive? There is everything in balance. Everything goes in waves. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Right now, pen spinning is pretty down, pretty low. But I think it is going to revive. Guys, spinball.com is something that has never been here. Something that I haven't ever seen. And something with which I really love to spend time. It is one of the signs that pen spinning is going to live. What's the difference of Buster Waterfall and Waterfall mod? Buster Waterfall is on Crayola ST body. Waterfall is on Comsa or Superprat. Hello, could you please say hello? Yes, I can. By the way, what the hell is this avatar? I see it so many times. So, literally, Jigao is the only pen mod that I can find in Singapore. Dude, you should not try to find pen mods in your country because they are not there. Чего?
Макси сама с Soundbox.
Ну потом почему? Прямо сейчас нужно? Как микрофон-то у меня? So, Zigao is the only pen mod which you can find in Singapore. There, pen spinning is not a thing for hundreds of thousands of people. You know that our quantity is pretty limited. There is only a few people in the whole world. That's why who does pen spinning. That's why I'm not going to be popular and my channel is not going to have a lot of subscribers, as some of you guys always try to tell that you work so hard, your videos so good, but you don't have enough subscribers, and never will be. That's not my aim at all. I just love pen spinning, that's it. I don't think that it is going to be massive popular someday. And as it is not massive popular, it is commercially not beneficial, not profitable. So there wouldn't be any shops in your countries for pen spinning. So you can only order pen mods from abroad. Минут 15 тише. Тоже. Я же сказал, я в 5 часов заложу стрим. Ну, Элис, in Wonderland. Я понял. Ну подожди ты 15 минут, и даже больше. Ну подожди ты меня. Я же тебе сказал, что 5. Ты не можешь отложить и чуть попозже это сделать? Ну я понял, что ты сейчас хочешь. Ну сейчас тогда ляг спать, а потом уже снимешь. Сейчас? Ну, Алис, ну я сразу сказал, правильно? Ну и сказал же? Ну ты уже 30 раз заходишь ко мне и пытаешься что-то у меня узнать. Стрим идет полчаса. У меня нету получаса. Ну вот не надо, пожалуйста, больше, хорошо? Вот больше, пожалуйста, не надо. I started pen spinning this February, and for a month I had self, and then already for 2 months I use only Buster. It's boring, continues. Next comment. So, anyone want to do a gathering in Singapore? Dude, if you think you're gonna find here some pen spinners from Singapore, there is very low chance. Especially in your city. Anyone want to do a gathering in Singapore at Toa Payoh Central in front of Burger King? Any one of you guys? Any one of you 14, 15 guys want to take part in gathering for pen spinners in Singapore near Burger King? That was a shout out, by the way. Alright, all my questions have been answered, so I'm gonna get some sleep. Have a good day, Alex. Have a good night. Let's bring pen spinning back alive and be an inspiration. Yeah. And from time to time I feel that I'm losing interest to pen spinning, and I hate it. I also feel that I really can't continue progressing with only Buster. That's pretty much true, because using only one pen mod limits your ability. Some tricks should and some linkages better to perform with waterfall, with something. Some of them even better to perform with single capped mods. So having variety of pen mods would be beneficial for you. There are many pro pen spinners in Spinball I can't play. There are none professional pen spinners. But what you're telling, that's kind of issue. Though many guys try to make simple linkages and tricks on zero star level games. Though I would also again and again ask you guys to pay attention for the level of a game. If you see that this game is for beginners, just let them be. Move on to intermediate. 2 stars will give you more points on Spinball. So take part in 2 stars. If there is not enough 2 stars games on Spinball, then start another one with 2 stars, not 0. Everybody starts with 0 stars, then post there some pretty difficult stuff which beginners can't really participate. They have option either fall, either not participating. We don't want beginners to fall or just quit because you want to flex your ability in front of them. Go and play with those who are same at level as you are. And also, if you're too beginner, if you're too new to pen spinning, just this is gonna be pretty early for you to start on Spinball. You need some time to be able to link tricks. I have a separate playlist about simple linkages. Learn how to do it. And after that, go to Spinball and participate with easy games. Don't go. So my main message is play the games of your level. Don't jump above and don't go down. You speak English so fluently, but why is your accent so Russian? Oh man, because I'm Russian. Oh my god. Man, I just gotta say thanks for being in the pen spinning community. Thank you for your thanks. Alex gone mad. Yes, I did. Sometimes I do. You know, sometimes you have to. Can you tell the difference between Super Pirate and Crayola ST, and why do you think that my Crayola is slippery? That question is pretty strange. There is a lot of difference between Superprat and Crayola, at least on their thickness and feeling out of them, in many aspects. They're two completely different bodies. Why your Crayola is slippery, I don't know. Maybe you think it is. Maybe it is, in fact it is not. I'm so sad, I'm the only pen spinner I know in Singapore. No, there was a dude, you can meet him in nearby Burger King. By the way, there are I need to tell you that there are pretty many pen spinners in Singapore, Australia, a lot of them, in Canada, of course, in USA. That's what I come up with. Of course, in France. In many other countries also, but in Singapore, Canada, United States, France, there are pretty many of them. Pretty many. Can I do shadow from 2-3 to 2-1 in counterclockwise motion? You can. It would be shadow reverse. Any peeps here from Singapore? Dudes, this is not just Singapore meeting. You can go to Discord server. You can find the linkage to invitation in the description under this video and shout out there. Also, you can go to better. You can go to Reddit subreddit to pen spinning and shout out there. Preferably each hour, because you know some of them may miss your message and you will miss your friends in Singapore. And also you can shout out the gatherings. You can make gatherings each day. If you don't, if nobody comes to your gathering, then make another shout out. Okay? Can you show me the power pass, please? Yes, I can. It was it. That was it. Power pass. What is the difference between thumb around extended and fake double? I need to make a video about that, because right now I always learn it, then forget, because this is actually, it is not so essential information. It is not so essential to know this stuff. And by the way, why do I spell tack-on as tack-on? Because I know probably some of you guys want me to say that. I think that some of you come here for that. Maybe one or two of you guys. So there is the reason why I spell it tack-on. That's because I feel like it. I really don't know what does tack-on means, or what does tack-on mean. I really don't. So I don't really know what tack-on mean also. But what I know for sure, that this tack-on is a term which other pen spinners use, and I don't want to be with them, with those who use this term. I want to be with other people. They want to separate myself from them, because they don't accept me, they even reject me. So in return I reject them and their terminology. If they want, they can spell it tack-on. If I want, I would spell it like this, tack-on. You can choose whatever you want. That is my reply to you. When will the next translation be? I would like to come. I'm probably next Saturday. maybe next Sunday, maybe on the week. It depends on how it would go. Is pen spinning your only hobby? No, YouTube also is. I saw your website, and what pen mod should I get if I want to get started? Flying Panda, for God's sake, guys, Flying Panda. And if you see any newbie ask the same question, just reply to him. Dude, take goddamn Flying Panda and just stop using our brains for your pleasure. Alright? Isn't it Take On? I saw Super Walrus playing it. You see, Super Walrus spelled it Take On. Because nobody really... Probably there is a meaning. I didn't search for it, actually. I think it is not a very good name, though. Take On, Tack On. I don't really understand what the fuck it is. Oh my god. Minus monetization on this video, guys. I will not get anything from it. For this bad word. Is Buster CYL good for beginners? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, actually. Can you show the hardest trick you can do? No, not in front of camera. Because when you do the hardest trick for yourself, it is okay. When you do it in front of camera or any other people, you get so big minus to your skill that you hardly can perform anything with it. That's why it is so important to film your combos pretty often. And that's why when spinball.com comes in handy. Because that's where you can master this. By the way, I use this selfie stick to film the combos. Now, this way I don't lose my hand out of frame. At least less than without selfie stick. Yes, bro, my first mod was Buster CYL and it is the best. Not the best, but it is okay. It is pretty good. Pretty nice. Dr. KT also, there is no bad pen mod. Some of them are maybe not for you, some of them more for you. There is no bad pen mod if you look on penstock.net. Just don't pick up the writable ones. If pen mod can write, if it is not Flower Syria, then probably it is not the best choice for beginners. Don't worry, I ain't gonna report. Okay. Now I don't worry. Will you show us how you spin the Twilight pen mod? It is in my office, it's not here. Oh, I have a bunch of pen mods here. You see? I can show them to you closer to the end of this live stream. It is going to be pretty soon, by the way. It's also almost an hour. And I want to make a video about my pen mods, what I have. That's not all of them. I have a lot in my office. That's a pretty nice collection. When I see it, it makes my heart work faster. How do you say it in English? I don't know. Do you have any solo? No, I don't. No, I don't have any solo. I wanted to make one, but I have other videos. You know, I don't have any freestyle videos or solo videos. I have other. You can see pretty much of my freestyles in my videos. By the way, guys, if you have a pretty nice camera and you can spin pen mod pretty well, contact to Ivan Vigera or to shop at penstock.net. Let us know. Probably I will include your freestyles into one of my next videos, as I did with PPM. By the way, PPM, thank you again. Your freestyles was just awesome. How much do you practice in a day? Not as much as I would want, not as much as I should, not as much as could be good for me to progress in good pace. I need to spend a lot of time because I have, 2 kids. I have a website to run, 2 also, and have YouTube channel. A lot of things that I have, I need to spend time on instead of pen spinning. And now now probably I practice a little bit more. By the way, there was a guy who asked that he is losing it with pen spinning. That's okay, because maybe it is not for you. If you need to push yourself to do pen spinning, maybe it is not your thing, because to my mind sometimes there is time that when you don't feel like it, you don't want to spin a pen, you don't even want to take a pen for some time. It can be even months, but after that you always return to it if it is your thing. If it is not, you just drop it for good. But to push yourself to do pen spinning, I don't think that it is what it is about, because it is a hobby. You're supposed to get fun out of it, because pen spinning more is about fun, getting fun out of doing things that other people believe to be impossible. I get a lot of fun, but to have more motivation, you can join to Spinball and play with others, earning points. Right now there is no use in these points, but I can assure you that there are going to be. I mean, in community, of course. Can you do tornado trick? Why do noobs so love tornado? I don't understand that. Yes. Are you glad? How much do you practice in a day? That's what I told. Is the price in Penstock US dollars? Yes, it is. There is a symbol, S, or probably also there. I think it is pretty obvious that it is in US dollars. And if you are using another money, another currency, they will be converted automatically. Don't worry about that at all. Prices under the goods are in US dollars, but if you choose to pay through Visa MasterCard, they show you the price in rubles. The same as in dollars, but in rubles. But I remember, are you married? Yes, I am. I have 2 kids. But I remember I saw a ring on his ring finger in the 10 hours bust. It is. And in Russia we wear it on right hand. We should have those collections of pen mods. True, I have my own, only 6 pen mods. You have everything in front of you. Everything is ahead. I mean, every collection starts with something. But I can't say that my collection is so big though. There are people whose collections I saw. There was like more pen mods than I have variations on penstock. And they all also started someday and also had 6 pen mods only. Do you know Felt of Ram? Can you tell us about him a bit? Yes, I know. This. What do you want to hear about him? It's the most original pen spinner which I have ever seen. I wouldn't say that he is more talented than others, but he has his vision for sure. He has a different vision than any of other pen spinners. But frankly, I don't always enjoy his combos and solos and his style, but I can see it. I can watch it from time to time. Yeah, I like Felt of Ram. Can you do tutorials on the Tambourand Extended and Tornado trick? Yes, I will, of course. Will someday. Just no, not now. There are a lot of tricks which I need to make tutorials on, but you can right now, if I don't have tutorials for any of the trick, you can go ahead and search them on YouTube. There are a lot of tutorials. Nevertheless, mine are probably the best. I think without any modesty, probably right now my tutorials are one of the best. There are some good tutorials though also. Can you talk a little bit louder? I don't hear you well. Do you guys other? There is either I speak, either I spin. Okay, now you will hear me better. I stopped pen spinning 2 years ago and I did it for 4 years. How can I take the pleasure of doing it again? Just begin. Try Tacon, dude. Tacon really is a great game. I always loved it, and now it can be played pretty comfortable. Try it. Hello, Dom Thompson. My mom gets so angry when she see me pen modding because she don't like me taking out parts of pens. Explain to her that they are not pens anymore. They are pen mods when you make them pen mods. And you need them for your hobby. Isn't it great to have a hobby? Tell your mom, otherwise I would play computer games. Would you be pleased about that? Would you be happy about me sitting on 4chan watching Guro? Would you be happy about me watching anime whole day long? She should be happy of you watching anime and spinning a pen at the same time. Your biggest friend from Russia. Greetings to Russia. Yes, I know Felt of Ram. Why do you guys ask me about him so much today? Felt of Ram is gay, he is married with a man. Not that I would give a damn about that. There are a lot of pen spinners who are gays. Here, 9 p.m. in India, and what is your time in your country? It is about 6 p.m. Maybe you should try to improve your pronunciation a little bit. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I can hear you good. So, I agree that you tutors are the best. Well, I was flashing. How much time did you spend on learning basic tricks? I don't really remember. That was so a long time ago, but I remember that I spent a lot, really a lot of time on charge. About a week. A week. Guys, but because I used self-made mode. And that took me really long time because I used self-made mode. When I got Dr. KT, it got much faster. There are lots of echo in the Discord server. Can you do something about that? I don't spend a lot of time on Discord right now, but you can feel free to ask Kevin183. He runs it now. Where are you? My nickname of Penspinning is AAK. I have two good guys. Do you like your Discord stuff? I am Tedrix on Discord. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. C Pelotons, hi to you. And Kevin183. I think you should probably change your nickname because Kevin183 it is not so great to pronounce. Something shorter. Take something shorter. All my basic tricks took me a week and a half to get it down. Wow. Sonic took me about one evening, and Thumb Around as well, I guess. Yeah, Kevin 189. You see, this is not very easy to remember. Why my dad is very angry because it's already 11 p.m. and I'm still awake. Yes, go to sleep. I got inspired to do Penspinning from a girl, so there is definitely a female Penspinning community. There is, not community, but there are some girls in Penspinning for sure. I have personally seen a few of them. Did you know that gays can spin pens too? Yes. How old are my children? One of daughter is 4 years old and son is 5 months old. They can spin. My daughter doesn't pay any interest in them, and son, his Sonic sucks. Yeah. Happy you. Guys, I was very glad to see you all today on live stream. I hope I will be doing it frequently. You know, I liked it today. It was nice. It was nice. All of the streams are going to be hidden, but you would be able to watch them on playlist of online streams. Every time you want to spend your time with a pen, you can turn on an online stream and spin your pen listening to my bad pronunciation. Okay. One last question and I'm going to go. I gotta go as well. Tag-on is cool because it can be played even on Instagram story. When you do the trick, you just tag friend that you want to continue. That's a nice idea. Because Insta is more popular than Spinball, and spinning can extend fast. Yes. By the way, I know what you mean. That's cool. That's what I wanted to ask you to do actually, because I think it is a good idea. Any live stream soon. Next week will be for sure. Probably something like this. Okay, now I gotta go, guys. See you. Next video is going to be next week. I will hope to make it to release it on Tuesday. It is going to be copies and original spare parts. Keep your questions for the next time. May the style be with you.